What's up, everybody? It's Unicorn Man with the Unicorn Plan, and boy, do I got something exciting for you today. That's right, something exciting today. This new plush, check it out. Oh man, Team Tiger in a plush? Oh, I wouldn't even believe it. It's a perfect gift for the holidays. It's a perfect gift for a birthday, maybe some other third thing. But if you want more info on it, you should check it out in the link below. I hope you enjoy the video. See ya. Oh, well, howdy there. I didn't see you there. Old Lumbercorn Man is here to do another little mod review. But today we ain't doing so much as reviewing, but using the mod as a tool for a little challenge that I'm going to be doing. Because it ain't done right unless you're doing it the Lumberjack way. If we go ahead and mosey on over to this chest here, you'll notice that I got myself a Lumber's axe. This little beauty's gonna get me through the day. Today I'm gonna be chopping as much wood as I can, because we're gonna be experiencing the true lumberjack experience. Now, because I'm a simple man, I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna get right on into it and start cutting down some trees. Now, I've been living around these woods around a long time, but you see, I need to get myself a little bit of wood. I'm out here kind of challenging myself, going to be excavating the entirety of the forest if possible. Me and my trusty old axe here, we're going to be trying to go for the gold as far as wood chopping goes. Now, I like to think of wood chopping as a sort of sport. You get your axe, your trusty dusty companion, and you start going at it with the trees. You start chopping as many trees as you can. Now, the life of lumberjack is simple, but it ain't easy. Chopping down wood can sometimes get a little bit tiring, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it when you see the wonderful smiles on your own face as you put the wood into the burner and cook up yourself a nice, simple lumberjack meal. Getting as much wood as possible is definitely the objective of today. I like to start from the basic, kind of make my way up. It's alright if you start going for the middle bit, you know, but with my trusty dusty Lumber's axe, I'll have plenty of wood in no time. Now, some folks, they think it's pretty easy going about chopping trees. You ain't doing things with numbers. You ain't one of them smart folk, is what people say. Well, I'd argue that this is a job that has real integrity. Something that has a real bit of spice to it. Something real simple. Something that has family in it. Something with integrity. Now, I've been lumbering around these parts for some time, so I've built up a few stories. Reckon I'll share one with you. One time, while purveying the mountains, getting wood and whatnot, because that's what I do, I'm a lumberjack, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Now, I ain't no superstitious type, but I was pretty sure it was a squatch. Real big, real hairy. Big feet like you wouldn't believe. Yep, that there was definitely a squatch. And I know a squatch when I see one, even if it was the first time I've seen a squatch. Now, it's getting kind of dark out, but a lumberjack's job is never done. I'll run back, grab some supplies, and keep on getting on. Now then, where was I? Yeah. I was dealing with a squash, is what I was doing. Now, I'm not talking about no plant. What kind of squash? I'm talking about the kind with the big old feet. Now, he was roaming around these woods going, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," and I was going around just chopping my wood like my own business. Now, I was chopping wood, excuse me, good sir. Now, I was chopping wood, and I couldn't, excuse me, good sirs. Now, the Squatch came up to me and said, "Hey, what are you doing? Going around chopping down all these trees? What are you doing around these parts?" Now, I said to the Squatch, "Now, Mr. Squatch, it's my job to be chopping down trees, you hear? Tree chopping is what I do. It's what I've been doing, what my papa's been doing, what my papa's been doing. It's in my blood, Mr. Squatch." Now, he didn't take too kindly to my words. No sirree. He took a swing at me, saying, "Yeah, you can't chop around these woods." Well, I knew I had to protect my legacy, so I took my axe and I buried it deep inside the Squatch's chest, hitting the vital organs and whatnot. He screamed and ran off into the night. That was my Squatch experience. Now, if there's a lesson to be learned around these parts, it'd be that if you're a Squatch, you got no place messing with a lumberjack's work. You know, chop around at night like this reminds me of that time my cousin Terry came for a visit. He's a chopper maniac, you know, his pops and his pop's pop was also a lumberjack. You know, got a whole family of lumberjacks around here. Well, he came around and, I woke up one morning, half my forest was gone. Now, not to say I wasn't delighted to hear, but, you know, that definitely caught me off guard. Yeah, boy didn't even have his morning pork chop. He was swinging his axe. He was going crazy. I'm just a simple lumberjack, but, you know, in these woods, there's dangers lurking about. All sorts of dangers. It could be anything, anytime. My God, is that a wolf? That is, in fact, a wolf. Oh my God. All right. I've been in enough Boy Scouts to know my training. We want to be real slow with this son of a gun. Oh my God. There he is. I'm being attacked by a wolf. Oh my gosh. Down, doggy. Damn, dog. Come on, doggy. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I don't want to hurt no little wolf. Get on away from here. You dang mutt. You dang old wolf. What are you doing around here? Oh my goodness. Dang old wolves. Oh, being chased around by these dang old wolves, those lumberjacks. All right, I didn't want to have to come to this, but well, that was a bit of a dilemma, but you know, lumberjacks gotta stay cool, gotta stay keen. If a lumberjack ain't got his head on tight, well, he's sure to lose it in the night. That's what my mama always said, right before she went out into the night and lost her head. An unfortunate tale, I'd say. Unfortunate. Now, chopping trees all through the night reminds me of this one time I had one of my buddies named Gary come over, alright? He was helping me get my brick stove set up, and we need a little bit of wood for a bit of sawdust adhesive that we were experimenting with. Now, I went out chopping with them, and this boy, he knows his way around the brick, but boys, he make a cruddy lumberjack. He weren't nothing, no good at it. And the boy saw, and he grabbed it by the sharp end. Boy started bleeding faster than a thing that bleeds real fast, I'd reckon. Anyway, long story short, Gary just wasn't very much lumberjack material. Now, he helps me with a lot of stonework and whatever. Rarely need it. Use a lot of wood for my own personal uses, I'd say. But, you know, in the times where I do need a little stonework, old Gary can be relied on. He's a guy that I know that can really get that stonework done. Boy, oh boy, do I need it sometimes. Now, I've got myself a keen stack of wood, but this ain't nearly enough to get me to the end of the year. So we're gonna go ahead and keep on chopping. You know, we're chopping real hard. We might need to change up the type of wood we get, but we're getting pretty close to deforesting this area of its resources. Of course, we'll get to planting when we get there. However, a good lumberjack always makes sure to take care of the environment. All this wood, it'll be sure to be replaced in no time, with all these saplings just falling off into the grass. You know, sometimes when you're out here and you're getting wood, you're chopping down trees and whatnot, sometimes you gotta live off the land. And that's where, you know, Boy Scouts training comes in. I've been in Boy Scouts a bit, that's right. I got most of my badges, but right around the end of Boy Scouts when I started taking a true passion into lumberjacking. And now I was a Boy Scout, all right, and I learned how to live off the land. You know, digging for grubs, cooking up grubs, and like a little makeshift fireplace. Sometimes you gotta do that as a lumberjack. Sometimes you gotta get gritty, gotta get dirty, gotta get right in there, because, you know, at the end of the day, you gotta get a little survival in there. Now, I reckon lumberjacking ain't all peaches and cream, but it do have its benefits. At the end of the day, I get to sit back in my chair and I get to really soak in all the hard work I did for the day. All that lumberjacking. Now, when I lumberjack, I ain't doing it for money. However, it is a part of my business. I sell wood to those that need it, because, you know, some folks need wood. And some folks ain't too willing to go out and lumberjack for it. And that's fine, that's fine. Everybody's got their own lifestyles. However, I take a true passion in my wood cutting. I love lumberjacking so much I could do it for a couple days straight. A myth, some people call me, a legend others, but a simple man is what I'd call myself. A man that cuts down trees. Chopping's kind of everything in my life. It's my income, it's my passion, it's my hobby. It's even my love. That's right. I used to have a wife. Her name was Bertrude. She loved lumberjacking too. Bertrude was the love of my life. But, well, one day a tree fell down on her while we were lumberjacking around. Sad to say, she didn't make it. But that's okay, because her tradition lives on in me, with all my lumberjacking. Always cutting down trees is what I'm doing, is what I'm saying. I sure do love cutting down trees. Now, I've been chopping around for a while now, for the past couple hours. And I reckon it might be time for a small break. Ain't no time to be heading back to the cabin, but I do reckon we're gonna put some of them Boy Scout survival tactics into use. And I'm gonna make it fire with the supplies I had on hand. I got myself a little chair for the night. I'm gonna be camping out here for the night. And come morning, we're gonna keep on chopping is what we're gonna do. Huh? What was that? I heard something. Oh no. Now, something you may not know about these woods is that there lurks a cursed lumberjack around these woods. They say if you stay out too long, cursed lumberjack will come out and he'll chop you down to size, all right. He'll get you, is what he'll do. Come out with his big long axe and he'll skewer you with his axe. Now, I'm a pretty keen boy. I've been out here, had a few encounters with him, but sounds like he's kind of close. Now, I hear the signs. I know he's around here somewhere. And the only way to get rid of an evil lumberjack is to fight him with a good lumberjack. Now, I'm looking around right now. I don't see no lumberjack. I'm jumping at shadows around here, but still got my trusty axe is what I got. I'll look around for this. there he is. The evil lumberjack. Oh my God, he's doing some sort of satanic ritual. I better approach with extreme caution. There he is. I don't think he spotted me yet. Let's see if I can get the... Let's see. He's looking at me. I want to try to get the drop on him. Yeah! Ha! Oh my goodness! He's got supernatural powers! Ha! Ha! Come at me, you evil lumberjack! Ha! 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 Well, seems I defeated the evil spirit of the lumberjack today. But he lives on in the forest. Now, I know I said I'd be out here cutting a lot of wood, but I reckon that's probably a sign I should go home and make myself a flapjack. Well, it's been a real hard day today. A real hard couple days, I reckon. But in the end of the day, I lumberjacked better than anybody ever lumberjacked in their life. Here's the spot. Well, if you really enjoyed this video, I'd recommend leaving a like, possibly subscribing, maybe even hitting that bell and turning on notifications. But most importantly, make sure to give your mother a kiss and give your father a stern handshake. Thanks for watching.